Welcome back, and today we're getting closer and closer to August 30th. Not too much longer to go before your chance to win one of these adorable plushies, if not both of them, is going to go away. August 30th is the final date, midnight Eastern Standard Time. You have until then to grab the seed out of the Discord, join the contest, ranch as many pips and hatches as possible, and submit that save into the Discord. Once you do that on August 30th by midnight, we will announce the winners live on air here on Twitch. I think the next Saturday, and that is September 6th, I believe. So check back for more details on that, but we will stream the winners, picking the winners live, so we'll all see it. It's going to be a long stream, but I think it'll be a lot of fun because we'll talk about all the shenanigans that everybody got up to, because there was a lot of really cool things going on. And I've only seen some of it, so I'm excited to see more of it. I hope you are as well. Let's get into the game. All right. This is the secondary planet, and I could do some things in here. For one, there's a lot of polluted oxygen. It's very breathable in here, and cleaning it out might be kind of nice. It looks like we're cleaning out some of it right here, but they could definitely do some more cleaning out. What is entombed? Oh, oxalite, yeah. I think we're good on oxygen now. I'm not going to worry about the oxalite. What I am going to worry about is making sure that we have these trees continuously going up. Crap. And I don't know what that is, how to do this correctly, but... So those two are growing first, maybe. I'm sure I'm going to have more than enough of these things, and it'll be fine. But that cannot be the only ones that I ranch, because that is definitely not enough in order to, like, do well here. And we have we have an aluminum volcano in the way, gold volcanoes in the way. Halfway attempted to ranch them in space. Maybe, you know, since they have nothing else to do. We only get oxalite meteors here, I think. Maybe we'll cancel this. Yeah, I know, might as well, you know, they're not doing anything else around here right now. I mean, we might as well reclaim this area, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? We'll get a pole like that and everything. And ladders. Crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna load up a few commands before we really get into the game, because I would imagine this... Oh, you know, I probably should build the natural tiles right away. That might be smart. Get that out of the way now, so I don't have to do it later. Like, if this is gonna be a ranch here, we'd want... Actually, I have a tile right there like that, so I actually cancel this altogether. And it'd be more like something like this. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little too close, maybe, you know? Maybe I should go a little bit further apart, but I'm already kind of committed. So maybe I just continue it. Always smart to future plan. Well, I know we need to get a whole bunch of these pips going, you know? We gotta have pips. This is the pip planet. So we're gonna ranch pips in space, I think. Let's see, that's gonna be the last one right here. Okay. So we can cancel this ladder, those ladders. Something like that. And then let's get... Yeah, we'll plan all these out. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be about the same thing, right? So... They might as well. They're bored as fuck. And we could get pipes running through this. Cancel this. Because we might need cooling or something, you know? You never know. Crap. Alright, maybe some doors in there, you know? Plenty of things to do out here before we bring out the atmosphere, you know? So I'll do this. I'll go ahead and get out these ladders here. We don't need those. And then I think we'll just go ahead and continue up. Let's get another door right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, yeah. Well, at least they'll have something to do. I mean, they might get a little irradiated. I suppose I could make rad pills. I don't know. I mean, they have it pretty good in there. Cancel that piece. Very nice. Oh yeah, we can get quite a few of these in here, huh? I don't really know how much of this I want to go up. I mean, I guess I'm going all the way, right? Or it'd be kind of cool if it was glass. Probably not a good idea. I don't have enough stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'd love to have the blueprint mod right about now. Just saying. It's fine. I actually squawked at that in a kind of like I kind of want it, but I kind of understand why. Yeah, probably not. Ah. And I think there was some things on the home planet that I need to address. Oh, okay, it didn't go. Not a problem. So we'll definitely have to check that out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I mean, I can just do this across. Yeah, that's kind of easier. I'm getting better at it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will keep them very, very busy. I don't know if I can do a top room. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. The top room would be right here, which isn't too bad because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still need to kind of put a ladder in here. I'm going to say, you know what, let's get a couple ladders like this. And then every 3. We're going to put a layer on top of that. In fact, that would help us build this roof anyway, so it's pretty good. Just to make sure we can build all that. Looks good. I like it. Also going to have to build a whole bunch of background tiles. That's going to take a minute. Maybe I should think about doing that now. Let's see, drywall. I guess fresh white. Why not? Let's do fresh white. I'll do it everywhere for right now. Oh, yeah, and I didn't even start doing the piping or the wiring that needs to go through that. Okay, and that one would be not needed for right now, but this one will. Okay, I don't need to go that far, but I do need to get these two right here. And I might as well do those. Yeah. Well, they have something to do now. So we do still have rockets in orbit. As far as all of this goes, we are growing more bristle blossoms. Our food situation here is Berry sludge. I think we're eating berry sludge right now, which is not great. This is sterile atmosphere, seasoned, unrefrigerated. There is some deep frozen there. Seasoned, deep freeze. So some of this is going well. This could say for metal. Let's see, where was that? That was refined metal, please. Yeah, I don't want refined metal in there. Alright, so this is barbecue, sterile atmosphere, deep frozen. Yep. Can I get this? Where is the refined metal, please? Okay, there's the refined metal. Okay, we don't need that anymore. And then what else do we have? Barbecue, sweep, Aaron. Deep frozen. No, let's not sweep that. And then this one, deep frozen, sweep Aaron. No, we won't sweep that either. Okay, that one's good. Sterile atmosphere, fresh, deep frozen. Heck yeah. So this is starting to come in deep frozen. Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure that our line was... Why aren't you cold? Minus 54. I mean, we're trying, but it's just not getting cold enough. Igneous rock. Not leaking chill out, am I? Minus 96. Minus 50. We're wanting it to come out at what? Minus 70? Yeah, that's a problem. I'm gonna let some of this out for a while. Hopefully it'll stay frozen. I don't even know. And let's see, what is this? Minus 52. It might. Minus 53. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, and then we have some kind of print coming in. I am concerned why that's not cooling off faster. Minus 8. Minus 42. Minus 60 now. I don't think I need another one, do I? What up, the Plup? What up, Plup? Thanks for the lurk. That's a little concerning. Why my food is being a pain. Your save is so far behind? Well, I mean, I've been having my own issues with the branching and stuff. So who knows? Who knows? Like, why is this not cold enough? You know, it should be running pretty cold. Minus 60.6. It's not really getting down below minus 60 right now. I might have to let it out if it's below minus 50. Minus 50. All right, guys, minus 50. That's what it's going to have to go out at. And we're going to have to hope that it's frozen. Luckily, it doesn't have far to go. So by the time it gets here, it's still minus 53 degrees. It should be all right. Sleet wheat, original plant, deep frozen. Yeah, looks pretty good. But what are they doing? They're picking up meat. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully they're not picking up sleet wheat. That's what I'm worried about. If they're picking up sleet wheat, then we have a problem. What are you picking up? You're picking up meat. Okay, no, that's fine. The meat is frozen. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, let's not hold anything in here anymore. I don't really want meat in there. I mean, maybe the fish. The fish can go in there. That's it. Alright. We got some meat down here, guys. Let's sweep that up. Yep. Alright, make that barbecue. Now, where's this food going? It's a shame that I had to turn this down. Minus 49. Not exactly sure why that is. But this is working well. And how's this going? We're still digging out this area, which is good. Wouldn't mind getting rid of some of these things, because I'm sure it's hot right there. It is very hot right there. Like, if we drop something right there, we are so boned. Is there any atmosphere in there? No, it's still a vacuum. That's amazing. I'm surprised we haven't popped that yet. That's really good. Really, really good. In fact, I'm going to want to come down here at some point and just dig underneath so that we don't have to come down here anymore through here. Because the more we do that, the worse it's going to be for us. And this is just a hot water geyser. It looks like we're going to just dig it out since it's dormant. So, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and analyze it while we're down here. That'd be good. We got Drecos. That's not good. Drecos could be problematic. Could we just maybe relocate you into right about here? I think this would be great for this Dreco. That'd be awesome. Why do we have polluted? It is so polluted over here. Gross. I guess I could get some O2 stuff going on over here. That'd probably be a good start. Not a high priority, but I wouldn't mind them getting on that. And then power for it all. I guess this one would be fine. We could go cobalt. Actually, this one would be fine. Let's do something like this. Hey, that's more clay, you know. The more clay, the better, because then we can start making more ceramic. Time to actually lurk. All right, man. Have a great one. Yeah, I'm having a good one. I'm having a good one. It gets a little confusing at this point of the game, so I usually play it slower at the later part of the game than I do at the beginning. Just to make sure I don't make any horribly big mistakes. Or if I do, hopefully I can catch it soon. Not have to have too many issues with it, like this, running out of water. Which is whatever it is. I mean, as far as O2 stuff, I mean, we still have O2 pumping out. I don't have this running, but I probably should. Like, we should get these oil wells running again. I think we need to pipe in water again. And I think that water needs to probably go to the O2. Needs to split. And we got plenty of water back home. In fact, with this new find right here, this is going to pretty much top us out for this Hydra. So I think that we'll just go ahead and send the extra water off to the other planet. Because right now, that extra water is coming down here into the Hydra. Right here is a little extra, right? So this extra is coming down to the Hydra, but maybe we could send it off to the other planet, which it would be over there. Which right now we were sending via this pipe. But I could deconstruct this pipe to about there, I think would be fine. Maybe to there. We could bring that down. Yeah, I could, this one right here that's going down right now with this liquid bridge, that bridge could go. We could deconstruct that. And then just turn it around and have it go the other way. We'll just have it go right here. And then have it go up. Maybe I won't deconstruct all of these. Let's keep those. That'd be fine. Granite. I mean, yeah, granite should be alright. We'll just keep coming down here with it. And that is just going to go up there like so, right? Yep. Something like that. Alright, Slickoni. It's really not a lot for us to do here. We're going to be moving some stuff around, but that's fine. Home planet, I definitely have a lot going on. We could check that print. That might be nice. And then over here, I don't know if we can even do that. I guess we can. Yeah, we can go build all that stuff. In fact, that's what they're doing. So that's good. I think they're trapped. Yep, they're 100% trapped. I have no idea how you got in there. Okay, deconstruct. Good thing we found it. And I guess I'll get these doors in here. Yep, that should do. Maybe let's prioritize some construction. Yikes. How about we do these first? Oops. And those. These. Yep, this is why you want to do priorities. Hopefully. If everything's a 5, nothing's a 5. Alright, well, maybe that's better. Maybe that'll be okay. Over here, we're building this. Did we pop that? Yes, we did. Alright, so let's get a bridge right here. And now the excess water will go up into the other planet, which we will then need to go to Slickoni and get ready to receive it. Now, I want my toilet water and all that to have priority most likely, because, you know, that's got to go. But in fact, what is happening with my toilet water right now? I think it's just... maybe it's going down there. I'm going to say it's going down there. Maybe I should watch somebody use the restroom. There we go, right there. Alright, let's see where this goes. Meanwhile, we can check the print. Digging, building, supplying, decorating. No, I'm good, thank you. Alright, so that comes down here, goes in here. Comes out, goes up, gets sieved, and then comes out in clean water. It can't go in clean water, it comes down here. The clean water does, and the clean water goes down. Got you. This whole line is a bring on in case of, and right now we are bringing in or bringing out petroleum. But the other one is right here. This would be bringing in the water, which would be fine. Bringing in water. This is the line for it here. I think it's just basically hook it up to this. Yeah, I don't need a lot of this stuff. Yeah, and in fact, you can cancel that. The water's coming in. Let's get that insulated. Okay, so this is the insulated water coming in, and we will just keep it coming in like so. There you go. Could probably deconstruct this, deconstruct these. Yeah, I think all that can go. Alright, cool. Let's go back to the home planet. How we doing on food? We have 1.2 million calories of barbecue. That's crazy. We should probably check these and make sure they're still deep frozen. Frozen. Yep, frozen. Just check for atmospheres. Gases. Definitely don't want any gases in there. Ah, hell, there's a gas in there. Now why? What do we have in there? Polluted oxygen. Polluted dirt. Okay. Copy that. Copy settings, paste. That stinks. Okay. So, let's go ahead and deconstruct this one. Deconstruct this conveyor chute. This barbecue needs to be relocated. I don't even know where. I guess it's gonna have to be relocated up to there. Yep. Guess I'm gonna have to vacuum that out again. We can't be having that, wait. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we can't be having that spoiling all the rest of the food. Somebody should be getting on that. Is it gonna be a robot on that? Come on now. Yeah, I should have a place for the polluted dirt to go. I think I might. Food. Tell me we have bristleberry. Yeah, we have 21,000 calories of bristleberry, which is good. This ceramic can be relocated anywhere else. And this conveyor chute is hopefully going to get reconstructed quickly. Oh, my true tile mod isn't working. Lame. I might have to reload. I did see that it had an update, but I thought it fixed it. Are we idle here, guys? No? Y'all are doing stuff. I'm sure you are. Can we get this moved? This barbecue relocated too? Did I not do that? Oh my goodness. All of it, please. Relocate too? Alright, that should be all of it. Alright guys, come on. We need this vacuumed out. Yeah, I'd love to make this ranch bigger. I don't think that one's gonna happen, but maybe I could do ranching somewhere else? I don't know. I'd love to have more than this amount of hatch ranches. I think I could push it. Pretty sure. What up? Yelp? Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hip ranching is going, kind of. We're getting there. The only problem is some of these might have to be domesticated. Just because, you know, the way I'm planting these right now. Which is not very efficient. Should have started it out with this in the first place, most likely. Yeah, and then this, I want to have a... No, I want to... New rocket. There we go. New rocket. There it is. Let's get one of these. Build that. Yep. Something like that, please. I have an idea. I have a little bit of chlorine. 40 kgs. It's quite a bit. I think it's a decent amount. Do we have any other gases, any other places that I don't want? And did we get rid of that one? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. So, deconstruct that tile. The natural tiles are still building. Yeah. No, I'm way behind on the pips. And I'm pretty behind on the hatches as well. But the sage hatch ranches are going well. And other than the little bit of polluted oxygen I had in this one for just a second, this one's going pretty well. These are all deep frozen sterile atmospheres. Each hatch ranch has one. I think that's pretty cool. I'd like to get more of these together like this, to be honest, because of that. Okay, so let's get this in here. Dang it, come on now. Yep, put that in there, and this granite here can be relocated to, I don't know, somewhere else. There you go. As far as the food goes, we're bringing that in, minus 58 degrees. And it's being divvied up. Right now, it's not being divvied up over here, so these guys are kind of hungry. I would imagine, but they still have some barbecue there, so, I mean, they have that. Let's get another piece of, yeah. Here we go, ceramic. That's what we need. Alright, so that's going well. We don't quite have hatches in every ranch yet, though. So I'm kind of wondering if, like, do I need another set of these? And then we have the sage hatch ranches, which I think I like this setup a lot. And I wouldn't mind making this even more. And I would like to know how many eggs are in here. I think I'm going to get a critter sensor. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, let's get that on a 7. I want to actually start building on like 6s anyway. Let's see what we got. Starting to think that we might go ahead and have these open air die, you know? Okay, so where is it? Critter sensor. We have 67. That's not bad. 67. Okay, let's go inside of this. View interior. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Deconstruct it. Now, how could I get it cold enough to get to liquid chlorine? That's the question. I'm thinking about melting these walls. Are we idle right now, are we? Okay, so if we're idle, what is all going on here? We have jet suits out here. We dug all that out. That looks good. We were building this so that we could haul everything inside and then do something with it. Then we were dealing with this area down here. That looks like that has been dealt with. This has been studied. Very nice. We could move everything that's on here off of here. That would be nice. And when is this coming on? Next activity, 41 site. This does do the 95-degree water. So we'll wait on them to move all that stuff before I build around that. But yeah, that's going to be feeding this thing mainly. And then this is now sending water off to the other planet, which let's go over to there. All right, water's coming in. Hill. And going down. It's doing that, but it also needs to go and deal with the oil wells. So, I'd wanted to do that first. But if you couldn't, hold on. We're going to need another bridge. Yeah, we'll have it going this way. Snip that. Because if you can't go that way, we'd have you going this way. Out of granite, I suppose. I mean, where's the water coming in at? These two? I mean, that had a valve, but do we really need a valve? We could bring it in like this. Something like that. Cancel this. And then turn this one around here. And then we would snip this. And then these would make oil again, which we would have to worry about a little bit because then that would have to come in Oil would be pumped out. Oil would be pumped out. I believe it goes up here. Apparently it was going on in there. And then maybe I had something that was coming down like that. I mean, that's oil. Actually, I don't need to do that at all. Cancel this. We'll just put it straight in. I think it goes up right here and then out like so, and we'll just snip that off. I believe that works. Oil goes up, goes in. Yep. That's making the petroleum for our jet suits and for our power here, which hopefully is warming up. Do we have any steam? A little bit of steam. Not a little bit of steam. But yeah, it'll want to do our oxygen setup first. Let's go ahead and get this this liquid bridge made a little bit faster. All right, cool. How's our food freezer now? Okay, now it's cold. Okay, so now I could do minus 70 maybe. Minus 70. I have no idea why it tanked there for a while. All right, and this is food that's going out. At minus 67, this is food that's coming in. And how is everything in here? Surf and turf, deep frozen. That's cool. I guess we get to eat the surf and turf. Oh well. Main thing is that this should be a vacuum again. It is. And what is the status of meat delivery on it? I don't know. It looks like it's okay. I believe it was this one. It's the only one without any meat currently. Interesting. It looks like everything's working okay. I missed the night cycle, did I? Dang it. Missed the night cycle. And somehow this needs to be mopped. Why it's even there, I do not know. Shouldn't have that there anymore. We started eating surf and turf as well last weekend. It was replacing your mushrooms and eventually stopping food production. Well, we were having some issues with our food production once we stopped eating the barbecue and we started to feed the hatches the barbecue instead. Now, exactly when we're going to get more barbecue, I have no idea. I do not see anything on my kitchen rail, but this guy here is cooking gristleberry, I guess. Hopefully everything's frozen. Deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze. Yep. Cool. I must not have any meat right now. Which is amazing to say. When you have that many eggs right there. Plus the ones over here. I mean, don't forget, we're also feeding them this barbecue as well. What up, Zarek? You're still on berry sludge? Last push is stressing you out. Yeah, I was thinking I might just, once I think I'm pretty sustainable right now. Like, I kind of have an idea of getting more alive, tame critters by not maybe drowning them. I mean, drowning them is great and all, but maybe if I don't drown them and they just live out their life, maybe I'd have more. I don't know. What do you think? How's steel going? Let's check on steel. I haven't looked. 12.8 tons. 12.8 tons. Some of it's in there. The steel production is mostly in this room here. This room, let's just look at this room for a second. Look at this room. I have aluminum. I have cobalt. I make my steel. I make my clay. I make my ceramic. I make my refined carbon. Do you see an aqua tuner? It's all cooled with the cool slush geyser, which is quite nice. And in fact, some of it gets power once in a while. And of course, the jet suits are cool. But the jet suits aren't covered on this thing. Not to mention, it also puts out steam for me for my steam rockets. I figure I don't need anything more than a steam rocket, but that's kind of nice. You finally included the aluminum volcano. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it was so convenient. I'm like, wow. I mean, you know the amount of cooling in that? It's crazy. Not to mention you have two other ones that are really, really cold right up here. So a lot of cooling, and we're actually got so much cooling that we're basically just cooling off the water from the cool steam vents, and then that is what's going to be going into the 10-time Hydra. So yeah, it's a mixed liquid. These are the two cool slush vents, and it just allows it out once it's a certain temperature. And then it can go get sieved, and it can go to the other planet as clean water, or it can go into something else like the bristle blossoms, because we are running a few of those, and I want to get running a lot more of those. Still wish I had some barbecue in there. Hey, they don't have anything to eat. Oh yeah. Also, I believe they have. Can we put in a critter condo? Or a critter fountain? Yeah, what is this? Dispenses brackine. Now, if I put this in, does that mean that I don't have to groom them anymore? If I were to make brackine, would that take away? Like, do I even need to have the grooming station? Does it count as a grooming station, I guess? Let's see, liquid intake pipe required, dedicated room stable. It definitely gives them a high happiness rating. And then, of course, we have the condos, which I do not see. Oh, here it is. Which is 3 wide. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. I don't know. What's your guys' thought on bracking? And how am I gonna get to liquid chlorine? I'm gonna have to get something that can go down pretty low temperature. What can go down low temperature? Oh boy. Hydrogen. We could get hydrogen to cool off chlorine down to liquid chlorine, I'm sure. Power. Steam turbine. Then we want to have hydrogen. Oh, I'm thinking about it. You're no help on that topic? Okay, no. Should I cool it off outside of this thing first? I think it needs to be cold in here. But the hydrogen could be cold from the outside, I suppose. So we could maybe cancel that and then put in, let's see, we want to have a pump. This will be pumping. Actually, do we want a pump? I know we want a high pressure gas vent. Basically, we're trying to make liquid chlorine. Oh, yeah, which means I need a pump, like a regular pump. Liquid pump, I mean. Liquid pump. We'd have insulated tiles. Something like that. Maybe have a automation switch of a hydro sensor here. Don't think it much matters of what it's made out of. So once it gets a certain amount, that's when you start pumping it. And I am going to have insulated liquid pipe ceramic. And I'm going right there with it. Probably didn't need ceramic right there, but that's okay. Let's get a ladder. We should be able to reach all of that. We'll have this come in. This should all be a vacuum right now. So that's good. That's real good. We're going to need to have some sort of pipe going in and out of this, like gradient pipe. So we'll have insulated first. Insulated ceramic, I suppose. Let's see. It comes out this one. So this is the way it comes out, right? And then we'll cool it off. And then we'll go back to something like that. That should be fine. That'll cool off any gas. And we should be able to build all of that. I don't need power. Which if we go to, I think it's rocketry. Yep. Power outfitting. Put that in here. Let's see, power. Induction wire. So that's in. Yeah. Other than that, we just need to have a vent for the gas that comes in. So yeah, I can't use all of this to cool it. That's unfortunate. Let's see. We could maybe cancel those two. Because I still want to have that in there. Whoopsies. Cancel this. And then we'll have the vent in here. Maybe just a regular vent I think would be fine. And as far as radiant or non-radiant, I don't think it really matters here. So that will, oh hell, that will be a different kind of gas that we're going to need. You know what? We could just come in here and place it in a bottle. And that would be fine, actually. So let's do that. That'd be a canister drainer. Yeah, we could go get that stuff. That'd be great. Okay, so they can work on that. Meanwhile, hopefully we're getting some barbecue down here. Come on, guys. Like, how much barbecue do we have there? 4,000, 73,000. That's a lot of calories right there. Rotten barbecue. Yeah, no, we don't like that. Let's keep that out of there. Some of this, yeah, it was not deep frozen. Most of it's deep frozen. Hey, we got a blueprint. Let's go. Looks like another sage hatch is queued up to go into the ranch. Hopefully we can do that soon. I'd love to see that happen. Anybody want to do that? Let's see. Sage hatch. This one. Who's got that? Aaron. Pay is current Aaron on that. There you go, Pay. There you go, Pay. There you go, Pay. She's got it. We're almost at nighttime, too, so we'll get to see how many of them we have in there. Where are you going? She dropped them. She dropped them? I bet you anything she dropped them. No? Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Wrangle you. Level 9. Oh my goodness. This is yeah, this is an issue. Oops. Yeah, not a fan of that. Let's see. Is there any way to make that faster? Not really. I guess we could bring a ladder in on this side. Maybe that would encourage them to go this way, but it's a horrible route no matter what. We could maybe do that too. Just encourages traveling this way sometimes if it's easier. Because going through here is just, yeah, that's going to happen. Where the sage hatch is going to go into a regular hatch ranch. Not ideal. Not what we'd like. Especially since we're running so many of those sage hatches. Let's see. Hopefully we got them in there. There we go. Drop them off. Okay, you can go burrow. Go burrow. Come on, go in there. Still waiting on this. Oh, there he goes. All right, here we come. There they all are. Now, is this turned on? Yep, there it is. It's turned on. It's coming out. Let's see how many we have in here. If we click on this, we have 40. What? 40. That's cool. Yep, 40 critters. And now they should be getting fed so they can reset their starvation timers. There you go. Every time they eat, it resets. You just got flashbacks of CS2, or sorry, SC2, Zerg, Unburrow surrounding. That is so scary when a bunch of them service. I know, it's like. You ever watch Trimmers? I think it's Trimmers. Like the first one. It was like the best one. Yeah, so we brush as many of them as we can. I believe they're all tame. In fact, let's see what we got on E right now. So, wild critters, domesticated critters. What? 0? Yeah, I guess it needs to update. Let's see. Today. This will update, but apparently it is not right now. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I wouldn't mind making a couple more of those. We have 2 arrays pushing it right now. It was, I think it started out at like 20. So, I mean, that was last episode. That's why you put them in an evolution chamber to make them better. Well, I do like making them meat. However, I think I'm going to maybe try not to make them meat. I mean, eventually they all become meat, which is nice. But do you want to make that faster process, or do you want to make it a slower process? I think I might want to make it a slower process. Natural gas. Oh, freaking redneck was in here. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. Cancel. Okay, we're gonna keep redneck out of here. I'm only vacuuming this thing out one time, because I don't want to rebuild all that. So we'll vacuum it out once, and after that, no more. It's a vacuum. I figure, you know, it's gonna be great. I don't have to vacuum it out. Well, now I do. How's this doing? Okay, they finally turned off, so this is cool again, right? I don't know why it got so warm so fast, but I guess we brought in a lot of food all at once that was too warm. How are we doing with our food here? I don't see anybody cooking. Hopefully, yeah, we have meat in here, 3,200. And it is deep frozen. I do like that we're freezing our meat. That's kind of nice. I guess they get around to making barbecue once in a while. Cool. Could probably grow some more of the bristles. Especially down here would be nice. And I don't know, let's see, do I have the power to run that? Probably not. I mean, potential load is horribly high on that. But I mean, it's pretty convenient. Yeah, my wiring spaghetti is pretty bad. Wow, that goes all the way up to there. Wow, that's really far up. You know, it'd be a lot better if I could maybe divvy some of those over. In fact, we have this whole setup. Are we still running on coal? Oh my goodness. That whole setup is still on coal. Okay. Well, I mean, we could get rid of that. That'd probably be helpful. Let's go check on the other planet. Oops. Yeah, they've got it. Uh-oh. Are you green? You're kind of green. Do we? Yeah, I think we had somebody here that can make pills, right? Basic rad pills forever. How many rad pills do we have? 2 rad pills. I'm going to say 5 rad pills, and I am going to allow everybody to schedule... Wait. Consumables on this planet. We're working out in space right now, so y'all can have rad pills. Well, actually, you know what? The green one can. Where were the rad pills again? There they are. Yeah, y'all don't need them. Just holla, really. Yeah, that should be. I mean, they're all gonna eat them. That's fine. That mop command has been there for a minute. What is this? Salt? Ceramic. Oh, that's a shame. I could use ceramic. How's this looking? Okay, so we can make it so that Redneck can't come in here, right? Redneck no longer allowed in. Boom. No longer allowed in. Got you. View interior. Let's vacuum this out. Gas pump. Yeah, it's gonna have to go... You know, maybe we get those minis in here because they work better. Okay, and that all has to go out, which is down here, I believe. Cancel that one. Put that one into that one. Snip this one off for now, because that goes out, yeah? Then, outside of that, we're going to have a little bit of a gas vent coming out. Doesn't really need to be insulated. Let's see. Is this the one, though? I think it is. We have another gas going in on that side, though, so we need to stop that from happening. Yeah, that needs to stop. What gas was that? Was that supposed to be O2? Let's see. This one is natural gas. Natural gas going in there? Oh, maybe I did put natural gas in there. Oh, no. Okay, maybe it's not Redneck's fault after all. I mean, it was his farts, but, I mean, it was kind of, maybe. I know, because no, it was definitely Redneck. He farted in there, 100%. Ain't no way he didn't. I never did make that tube access thing. That'd be cool. I'd like to do it up through here too. Wonder. We don't use too much. We're also using coal down here. I mean, the power spine here, what's this looking like? It's pretty decent. We could just like forgo all of that and rewire it all. That would be a nightmare to rewire though. Would it? It's not horrible. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's go over... We have nobody that can make the rad pills. Okay, well that was fun to have for a while. Guess we're not gonna have that anymore. Let's go ahead and remove this so that he can build the other one. We'll try to remember the other one as well. And what are we doing over here? We're making sure that the food works well. Still haven't brought in any food here. I'm kind of concerned on like where's the barbecue happening? Are we making it still, or are we just making surf and turf? Because I'd rather not just make surf and turf. Maybe I need a higher command on this grill or something. What do we got going on here? Because I know we had meat. Crystalberry, sleet wheat. Unless we made it already and it went into there. Well, we're gonna have a ranch that starves. I guess I could take it out of this one for now. And we could put it into the other one, maybe. Let's, relocate. Uh-oh. Well, I guess he's not taking it over there anyway. I have no idea where he's taking it, but he's taking it somewhere. Where are you taking my barbecue? Now, this is... well, I mean, I guess... I don't mind this too much. Oh, you're taking it over here, which will then get it reprocessed, I believe. Yep, that gets the barbecue refrozen. Just not a lot going on right now. And berry sludge, how are we doing on that? 14,000 calories is not a lot. Barbecue, though, at 1.8 or 1.18. Yikes, gristleberry. That's what we're going to have to focus on. Okay, so we got this one in. I would need another pipe of water, which I think I can do. Would need some more lights in. And that would be easy enough. And then let's sweep up all this stuff. Looks like we have some harvest ready stuff. Why do we have starvation? Wait. Ooh. You know, I haven't looked at them in a minute, have I? Yeah, that might be an issue. 4,000 calories, fish fillet, and meal lice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Definitely not good. Looks like we need to have a food source pretty soon. Now, we have plenty of dirt. The problem is the people that are here aren't really cooks. Let's see, who do we have here? Ada, exosuit trained demolition, improved constructionist. Helena, exosuit trained mechatronics engineer. Yelp is our farmer rancher. And no food over here is bad. Now, we could do an auto harvest on some of these, because I know some of these are okay to go right now. At least the food ones, I think I want to do. That way we can at least eat that. Yeah, there's a harvestable food item. Yeah, any of these harvestable foods, I think I'll grab. And we're gonna have to do something about that. Looks like we have a Saturn critter trap over here. That's cool. Food. Well, I was planning on coming back, and did I plan on having a cook coming back? Because if not, that needs to happen. So let's see who our crew is. I think I'd already picked them. We have Frankie here, Ellie. So is it just Frankie and Ellie right now? It might be. Frankie and Ellie. Frankie is a critter rancher. Okay, and Ellie is the cook. Okay, good. So I think, yeah, those are the people that are going to go over there. And Frankie, you can have nothing. So I believe they have everything they need other than maybe enough fuel. Yeah, I just noticed that. Let's see, you have... Let's go ahead and do below. Above. Did that do anything? Alright, above, below, above. There we go. Alright, that'll send the steam out there, and anything that it can't do, I should just have, like, hey, if you can't do that, then that's fine, but just go down a little bit with it. Go igneous rock, like, out this way, and then just kind of vent out over there if you can't anymore, you know what I mean? Alright, starvation, yeah, it's not good. Let's do consumables for the dupes that are here. I think I already passed them. Yeah, I did. Okay. Was it these guys? Alright, we're going to allow you guys to eat the meal ice. Anything that you can find that's delicious. That's easy. Let's see what else. I think that's about it. I mean, if we had barbecue, you could have it, but I don't think we do. So 4,000 calories of, yeah, fish fillet is the one that I'd like to have, but we don't. But that should get us a little bit of food. If we go back to the map here, we better be bringing food with us. So I'm going to go inside here. View interior. Let's get a fridge in here somewhere. Do not know where I'm going to put it right now, but a refrigerator would be great. Maybe right there. Let's put a refrigerator right there. So, food. Refrigerator. Where is it? There you go. We'll get a fridge in there. We'll try to get a whole bunch of berry sludge in there. In fact, let's go ahead and consumables. I want to make sure that we are not eating that now. So let's go. Not this planet, but this planet. We are saying no more berry sludge. Yeah. We'll have to figure out a different meal. Sorry, guys. That might be a problem. But hopefully we'll have plenty of this stuff. What is your problem? You don't have enough irrigation? No, we'll get water down there. We'll get water. Oh, so much to it. Okay. Looks like I could use some more farmers around here, to be honest. These aren't happening as fast as I'd like. Maybe I need some lums. Oh, there's a molt. That's cool. Do I have a place for those to go? Let's see, the rock crusher. There's a print. Looks like it's wanting a whole bunch of stuff. No, I don't want polluted mud, polluted dirt, mud, algae, or wood, or any of that in there. I want poke shell molts and eggshells. Right, let's see what's in here. Hey, a poke shell spawn. Yes, please. I'll take that right now. I will put him up in here. Up here? Up in here. Yeah, more ranchers are required. Okay, how are we doing? We need a fridge in that rocket. We got one, and now we want berry sludge. Oopsies, not all edibles, but berry sludge. Where is it? It's under B for berry. Bristleberry. Berry sludge. Full 9. Alright, that's where we want the berry sludge. Oops. Ooh, yeah, this one. So, this all needs power. Okay. Not a problem. Then, outside of it, in order to get it power... Oh, no. Oh, no! I'm unable to. Lame. Okay. Well, I think I learned my lesson here. I built it too high. So let's deconstruct this rocket. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah. Well, you know, it had a whole bunch of natural gas in it anyway, and that was nasty. So... What are you cooking? You're cooking gristleberry. Oh, that's good, I guess. And we've already passed the nighttime, so we have nothing to do with that. We're gonna need to have one at least, I want to say 2 more tiles down, maybe on this level here. This might be a decent level. I don't know. Let's continue down, maybe like, yikes. Do I mean, I can deconstruct those ladders. Yeah, there goes all that stuff. Yeah, that's nasty. Okay, so we'll get these in here. I'll deconstruct these buildings. Should be good. Alright, I am curious. What was it last time? 40? We had 40 critters in there last time. I'll be curious to see if we have more than that. And then as far as this goes, let's see the interior. How are we doing on the berry sludge? We have 4,900. Starvation at the other map? Not quite right now, but soon. Alright. Hopefully we're gathering all of that. Some of these meats are not being frozen first. So, I mean, a meat over here wouldn't be the worst. We could have meat over here, but I think this would be like a 4. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really want it to be over there because we're already freezing it for reasons. But it is good to see food going up there to get frozen. And it looks like barbecue. Yeah, that barbecue is minus 75, so that should be coming down and going into one of those ranches. Hopefully the one that doesn't have any in it, because they're a little bit hungry, and this guy is not in the right room. Okay, so relocate you into here, please. That's a flaw. Sometimes not getting the hatch in the correct room. Alright, let's check up on you guys. You still got a little bit of food, that's good. We're going to be bringing a little bit more, plus a cook, which would be very helpful. We should probably set up a place to cook stuff. We already have this area, and we were going to put a thing on it to make it a room. So let's do that. Let's furniture. Let's get a display shelf. Can't put one on without the back walls. Got you. So let's put the back walls on. We'll go... Oh, I don't know. Let's do one of these sporshid prints. These are nice. And then we'll just do something different on the top or something. Like, maybe some forest trees. Forest trees are good. That's something they could do. Tell me you're cooking barbecue. Yay, he's cooking barbecue. Let's go. And they have food to eat. The other people probably don't have food to eat. Barbecue. We got plenty of barbecue. I think we got all the berry sludge off of this planet anyway, and we don't have a lot of it going on, so I think we're good to go. Maybe we crew up? Summon crew? Actually, maybe don't summon crew. Let's say... Public access, deconstruct this. I want to get an actual station here, maybe. So we'll get the checkpoint, make it out of this. Hopefully we have enough fuel. I think we do. Had that sent up. Okay, well, they're taking their time. Let's go up there and look. There you go. There they go. And I had some stuff in here I wanted to take too. There's 10 tons of steel. And whatever that is. So all of this on an 8 needs to be moved inside of that rocket. Like right there. There we go. Yeah, we'll speed that up just a little bit. At least for that deconstruction. That takes a while. Okay, now, can I put one of those in? Checkpoints. Yep. As long as they don't have to take off their jet suit in order to put stuff there, we're doing pretty good. So yeah, we're picking up all this stuff, hoping to take some of that steel with us. I don't think I need anything else. I guess I could take some thimbleweed seeds. I don't think I have any thimbleweed seeds. So maybe I will make one of these for thimbleweed seeds. Let's put thimble. Wouldn't it hurt? Wouldn't it hurt? Maybe just get like 20 of them on a 9. That should be fine. Yeah, we're full up on steam. That's good. And that is done. And this has not asked for more steam. Or it did, and it's already done. One of the two. Don't really know, but we do have some meltiness down here that I don't really like. So maybe we mop that up. Bad enough we're getting soggy feet right there. Is what it is. It keeps our atmosphere somewhat okay and safe. Alright, did we put all... No, we don't have all the seeds in there yet. Okay, getting close. Alright, I think that's all the seeds. We can now move those inside. That's the wrong rocket. How's she doing? I haven't checked in on her in a minute. There she is. Okay. At least she's still alive. Should probably think about landing her soon. Okay, so where did I want to go? This one. No. This one. Yeah. I believe that's what I wanted. Yep. That was the thimble reeds. Yep. Okay, so that's the last thing we need, and then we're going to take off and hopefully save their lives with new duplicants that can help them out. That's the hope. All right, good. Meanwhile, down in the ranches, this one still doesn't have any barbecue, so... And we do have one duplicant that has slime on it. That's gross. We did get this up and running, which was nice. And I don't know if we've got that up and running on this planet yet or not. Okay, so we do have the background in there. That's good. And we go to furniture and we put one of these on. We should be able to have something in there. I think this office mug should work. Of course, we have to go through a nature reserve in order to get through that. Oh, it looks like we didn't need thimble reeds after all. Well, maybe we do. That could be the ones that I just had laying around. Let's go ahead and... I think we got everything we need. Let's go ahead and crew up. In fact, I need to make sure that they don't fly around in there in their jet suits. So, we'll crew up. As they come in, we'll make sure they take off their jet suit. Here comes one now. Alright, Ellie. Let's get inside of that. That's the wrong one. Alright, you can take off your suit. There you go. The other one's right behind her. There you go. Let's unequip your suit. And then we got to go to select destination. We're going to go right there. Perfect. Star map. Actually, not star map. Let's go ahead and launch you. I think we're good to go. Heck yeah, I always like a good rocket launch. And now we can land the other lady with all the data banks. Because I believe she is pretty much out of gas after this next one. Alright, and so we'll have, I think it's the exploratory one, come and land. Because we have 492 data banks. Probably not enough to go all the way. I mean, she's doing great up here. Just absolutely wonderful up here. It's mostly filtered for the most part. We got 2,500 kgs. Let's see, where is our oxygen at? It's looking really, really good. I don't know how much the thing has on it. The cargo capacity, 1,808 kg. So, I mean, pretty soon we might have to land her just because she'll run out of oxygen. That'll be no good. But meanwhile, those other people are going to that planet. We'll have to build like an actual setup for food, which will be good. And over here, we need to deconstruct this. And I think I want to build a new one. Probably right there is okay. Let's do something like that. And another door. Hopefully that's not out of steel. What's this door out of? Copper ore. Oh, that's fine. We could probably put doors on that side. I'm not doors, but these. Yeah, Nugs. Yeah, you think so? You like it? Good. Sure. Give me 1 second, though. Okay, True Tiles is working now. Yay! Evolutions are happening. The rocket thing is going to happen soon. Hopefully, that'll be good. I could deconstruct this, maybe, or even put those up. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's go on, like, taking a little break, clean up the basement with the kid. Yeah, nice. Nice. Alright. Now, do I want to have something over here that cools stuff really, really cold? Maybe. Would it be hard to do? Probably not. How cold do I need it? Well, I need it minus 34, that's it? Oh, it's so easy. That is super easy. Nice. Sounds like a good time, redneck. I don't think I can get over to this one, so I'm gonna grab a ladder there and one right there so we can get over to this side. Hopefully that'll be good enough. And everything else should be going well. Let's just check the calories. Barbecue, we're doing well on. Meat, pretty decent. We're trying to make gristleberry, and we should be in space right now. Yes, so we have 1.1 cycle to go. And this lady, I think she's... Oh, wait. I didn't see that before. So when I click on her, you can see the gas cargo's halfway gone. That's awesome. Good. Well, thank you for the lurk, redneck. Appreciate it. And the water is going off to the other planet. The other planet is taking this water, making oxygen first, and then coming in here. And yes, we are making oil again. So the oil, now going up in there, can just kind of go forever. But I mean, I don't really need it to go all the time. Like, if it's ever above that, what? Trapped. That's not good. So this was saying, like, if it's ever above a certain amount, that's a lot of pressure. How do you have that much pressure right there? Oh, you're in the oil. Right. Because we do have petroleum. So if you're ever under 100 kgs, yeah, if you're ever below 100 kgs, I would want you to turn off. Right, so it's on right now. Send a green signal if below 100 kgs. Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say that should turn it off. I'd say if it's above it. And that's more than 100 kgs. I'd say above 200. Or you know what? We could be safe. Above 500. Right? So as long as it's above that, it'll be fine. But if that ever drops down, then it would stop. And as far as that goes, like, I could even have another wire coming out this side. Oh yeah, trap, sorry. Alright, deconstruct. Are you good now? He's good now. Oh man, they can get underneath that thing. Let's deconstruct. Bruh. Deconstruct. Alright, do this, copy, paste. Then we want new rocket, one of these. Yep, build, and then we want a Battery module. Build. I only wanted one. Oh, I made two. Alright, only wanted one. Okay. Guess I'm gonna need a ladder segment. Probably right there. As far as liquid chlorine, shouldn't be too hard. Do I make it in there though? I think I do. Like, we'll send in the hydrogen that's really, really cold. So out here will be where the hydrogen stuff is. So that would be under utilities. We'll have to have the thermal regulators. We'll make them out of steel. I mean, I could have them right up against this thing. There's 3 right there. Let's get a insulated build going like so. And I will put in insulated right there. Yeah, I don't have to get these things super cold. In fact, I only need 2 of these, I think. Because I'm going to need to have some room for other things in here anyway, like the thermo sensor. And that will need a wire that goes all the way through. And I don't think we need to go ceramic here, so I'm going to go igneous rock. We're going to have it coming in like so. Yep, and then that would go in like so, and over like so, and then down like this. Alright, so this is going to have a bridge. This is going to have a bridge. And then the final thing comes out right down here. So this is the chill box, or this is where it's coming out. We're going to need to have another snip right here. And yet another bridge. Because this is going to be coming out and going this way. Into there. Alright. That would be going in, and then we'd need it be coming out this direction. And I guess... I mean, I could have it do a radiant thing up here just to help out with the cooling of this thing, because we're gonna have to cool this area. But we'll just that's ceramic. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I made it out of ceramic. That's fine. Let's go igneous rock though for this part and this part. No, that's fine. It's all temporary anyway. I don't need it for very long. I just need to use it for a moment. And then disassembly another... Well, I don't know. That might be a little bit of a problem. Maybe I put a pump in here to pump out... Well... Hot water, huh? Yikes. Yeah, that's fine. At least it won't leak the heat. Like ever. Alright, so I'm gonna say if it's above minus 50, you can turn on. We're not gonna be doing that just yet. But we'll get all this stuff out of there. This will need power. Luckily, they do not take a lot of power. They're very not power hungry, which is quite nice. We could probably get a transformer over here just so that we don't have to really do much. Let's do that. Let's get a transformer like right there. Maybe get a couple more of these mesh tiles. Maybe a regular tile or a metal tile even right here, just to kind of keep it cool as far as power goes. We'll just hook that up like so, and have this just coming straight across. Yeah, that should be fine. Now I could hook this up to power if I really wanted to, which is cool. Which I might. I don't know yet. Over here. We need to think about the rockets, too. That's in star map. We have half a cycle. It's not too bad. They have about 1,800 calories. It's not a lot. So we're going to have to get to cooking stuff up soon. Probably maybe should think about making a farm. Let's do that. Maybe we could have some... Oh, let's go food. I have some farm tiles, like right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think that's more than enough. That'd be mealwood. And, yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of building commands. Okay. Soon. Hopefully we'll get an alert when they get into orbit. Don't want to miss it. Suppose I could run this wire across and over while I'm at it. Just so that we can get this spacefarer module. Let's view the interior, deconstruct that. We don't need that anymore. Slickoni, how we doing? Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to shut this off. Like, we really don't need to make oil? How much oil do I have? It's a lot of oil. It's a lot. Like, if you would only allow these to turn on when they needed it, then the water would just sit in the pipe, though. Which isn't the worst, as far as this goes. I mean, that's not even on right now. Disabled by automation grid because of why? It's now above 20,000 because we don't need any more. Because we can pump out as much oxygen as we want for as long as we want. Gotcha. So, I mean, we're not using a lot of water right now. That's kind of cool. I mean, we are making it for oil, though. And this heat, that's pretty warm. 101. Gas. Still have some bad gases. This one could probably turn back on, though. I think I had unplugged it, yeah. So maybe that can turn on again because wouldn't mind getting every other gas out of here. This is a problem since it's just pumping it right there. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. Okay, so what if we did something like this? Let's snip that for now. I don't really want to run that pump. Okay, that should work. Looks like they were getting on this pretty good, though. Yeah, they've been hauling that for a minute. Alright. We'll try to get this done. I don't know if this is going to work or not, because I've only seen it done. I've never tried to do it. I've done it a different way. I've done it by making steel. Suppose I should get a bottle of water, which we should have up here. So, what is this? This is polluted water. And that's my salt water. That's my brine. Okay, so this is gonna be my water, yeah. So drop that out. Water, relocate you. Yes, I'll relocate you there. I don't know how many of those I would even need. But let's go ahead and fill you back up. Those are not on sweep onlys. Let's sweep only that. I don't want them then taking it back. Because I didn't really leave myself... You know what I could do? Cancel this. What I'll do is I'll put in a bottle emptier here. We can deconstruct this real quick. Alright. How we doing? 27 seconds. Alright, cool. Getting closer. I think we have too much barbecue and not enough hatches. Except for in the one ranch, where we haven't gotten any barbecue yet. It's unfortunate. And there's something. Is that barbecue? That is barbecue. So that'll be coming down. Don't know if it'll be going to the right ranch or not, but yeah. We're getting close to nighttime. Well, hopefully we'll be able to watch that soon. Oh, and I can do this now, so that would be under plumbing. Bottle emptier. Put one right there, please. That needs automation? Really? I thought I did that. No, I did not. There we go. Alright, I will empty this. And we will sweep this up. Probably should have swept that up first, but whatever. We could probably deconstruct these as well. I don't need them. I should also get a liquid up here. Maybe naphtha? Probably naphtha. Let's go get a little bit of naphtha is pretty, yeah, no, naphtha will work here. Naphtha will work. We'll get a full bottle of naphtha though. Let's go ahead and let that go all the way up. And then down here. There we go. Let's sweep all this up. This needs to be for water. 9, enable auto bottle. We still have an atmosphere in here though. That's you know, I could put a bottle of naphtha down there. Let's no, naphtha would probably not be so great. Maybe oil would work better, or petroleum. It's nighttime now. Now, do I have a place for petroleum? I think I had at one time. Let's see, that's the water that we send out. Then there's the petroleum, yeah. So, I mean, I could get a full bottle of petroleum. Relocate you to right there. Level 9. Cancel this, or just put it on sweep only for now. And then mop this up. Yeah, I want to do that. And then let's check. We had 40 last time I checked. And now we have 48. We have 8 new critters in there. And hopefully they can all eat. Oh, there's one laying an egg right now. It's going to get taken out. Yep. And hopefully we're getting called down here. These should be level 9s. And I have no idea. You know what? I'm going to cancel this. And I want to do it again. Because this is ridiculous. What the hell? Can I deconstruct this door? Thank you. Oh, Lena, are you sleeping there? Or are you just narcoleptic? Yeah, you're narcoleptic. Alright, cool. Nobody's ranching them right now. That's unfortunate. That stinks. Yep, that should be their number one thing to do. Do I need more ranchers? Huh. Interesting. Deconstruct this. Well, I mean, it kind of works. Anyway. This thing's kind of broke, so we can't send any dupes home, but that's all right. I'm not really trying to do that. Let's see if we got anybody who... Yes, we do. All right. We'll land here. Oh, we're getting raided. You know what we're playing today? We're playing for the Pip and the Hatch. We got to continue. I'm trying to make a strong showing on it, you know. At least not embarrass myself too much. I mean, we're making some good ranch designs, you know. We got the barbecue thing. It was pretty slick. I like that. Might be a little too good, except for the one ranch. But anyway, how you been? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Were you playing Oxygen Not Included too? Were you playing the Pip and the Hatch seed? How's that going for you? Have you checked on how many critters you have yet? You swear you're working hard and not being distracted at all. So we have 48 hatches. 48 sage hatches. Now, remind you, I only have 1 sage hatch ranch. But I do have like 7, I think, regular hatch ranches. Glossy Draco doesn't count. 5 hatchlings, 4 sage hatchlings. Those would count, so there's another 9. And then as far as the... Yeah, I have no pips. 0 pips. I'm working on pips. I'm way behind on pips. And I've already started this. So these will be my domestic ones, I think. If these are pip ranches, these will have to be domestic. But that's pretty much the only space I could figure to do it in. And I'd already started this. In fact, they're done with that. So let's go ahead and cancel that one so that they can get that built in. That'd be good. Okay. And I have no idea with these trees. I'm just doing that, you know. Like, I think that's fine. I think I could probably now deconstruct those and see what happens. You know what I mean? Sure, why not? We have ranchers here, too, so it should help. I should probably go over there more often. Ooh, that reminds me. We were landing a rocket here. Yep, we need to do that. Did I do that? Land here? Yes, please. Oh, no. Yeah, that is an issue. Possibly. Well, make sure you clean up, you know. The more stuff... That's why I always go central storage. I mean, I've been told. I can't really tell you 100% accuracy or anything, but, you know, I've been led to believe that it helps. Let's see. That's not the one. Here's the one. Okay, good. You guys are ready to go outside. That's fine. You're bringing food. Hopefully, somewhere in here is food. Berry sludge, 19,000 calories. That's reasonable. Other than that, we're going to be making... Looks like we haven't made these at all yet. So hopefully we'll be making those and we'll have more food. Can you get out? We need more bedrooms. See, we have 4 beds. Could have another bed? I don't know. I probably should at least have a bed. Do I need to go another? Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's do another bed. Can I do one? Excuse me, game. Yep. Do I not have plastic? How do I not have plastic? What? I don't have plastic. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if we don't have plastic, we still need beds. So let's go ahead and get some of those up and running. That would be under furniture. Beds. Do ladder bed. No, I mean, I don't need to do ladder beds. They still have beds inside the rocket too, but I mean, this will be fine. Just get a couple over here. Maybe do something like that. And I will deconstruct these buildings. Hopefully. Buildings. There we go. Yeah, they're really focused more on this than anything else. I think I'm going to have to probably up their priorities in here of construction to 7s. Here we go. That should help. I think that'll help. And then we're idle over here. Okay, cool. So we're idle over here. Let's go ahead and empty out this petroleum. Empty you. And then I could probably sweep these up because that's just the water that's going to go right back in there anyway. But I would definitely like this one emptied fast. Devin's currently on it. That's good. Devin, why haven't you built this? I guess I need to have a ladder that goes up like so that we can get this. That'll be fine. Probably need another bottle of petroleum for up here, though, too. All right, so... Ooh. I don't like that. That did not do as well as I'd hoped. You know what? Instead of making this sweep only for water, let's go ahead and get it for... I think I have... What one do I have the most of? Brine. Let's go ahead and make it for brine first. Okay, first of all, I'm going to mop this up. And then make this for brine, please. Brine. Where's brine? Brine. 9. Yep. Not sweep only. Go do it. Mop this up. Don't know if anybody's going to get to that sooner rather than later, but hopefully. Over here, we're hoping to get these made so that we can start growing some of our own food. That'd be ideal. Oh, shit, that was our ladders. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that, so let's have the ladders moved over there. Oopsies. In fact, I'm going to have to make those like priority 8s or 9s. 9s work, you know? We can make 9s. 9s work. Yep, please do that. Alright, and you guys are all done here? No, you still have stuff to mop up. Mop it up. Mop it up. Mop it up. Come on now. Alright, this petroleum here, I'm going to relocate it up to here. That's fine. Alright, we good? Alright. Well, that was some of it. Relocate that one too. How are you guys... What was that? Do I have a dupe that's stuck or something? I mean, you guys are all idle and shit. And this is what... You know what? Just move all this... Move all this stuff. Right there. Alright, and this one would be for brine. Hopefully somebody's coming for it. Biobot's current errand. There you go. There's our brine. Alright, we're going to allow that to go all the way across, hopefully. I mean, there might be a gas in there. Where's the gases? Oh, of course there's gases in there. There's bad, bad gases in there. But hopefully we're going to push it out. I don't necessarily want to put a whole bunch of bottles in there, but I mean, I might have to. The only other way would be to force that gas out. We could make that a sweep only. Then get a airflow tile. Not a mesh tile, but an airflow one. We could put it right there. That would definitely do it. Alright, over here. We're getting these growing a little bit. Plant. Yep. Copy, paste. Right, there's a couple of those in. Now we can get in and out again. That's great. This was going to be for thimbleweed seeds. Yep. 7. Why can't I do that? No idea. What? Hold up now. That's crazy. Wait, did that go across? Not quite. I mean, it might eventually, but we're just not going to wait for it. Starvation, that's what I was seeing before. Okay, so we're hungry. Yeah, on this planet. We're able to get out. View interior. I don't see any berry sludge right there. Oh, hell. Did we already eat all of it? Jetsuit, steel, thimbleweed seeds. Okay, well, those need to go outside. Relocate to... I don't know, anywhere inside here would be fine. Starvation. We got 18th. No, we should have food. Guess you're just kind of getting off your shift or something, maybe? Alright. Maybe that's alright. Just keep an eye on this. When did you need it? Just click cancel to build it? Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? I love that. Yeah, that's what we had done over here. No, the ladders were for the branches, right? But the ceiling trim, I like that. I mean, the only problem is even on a 1, unless you have priority 0, which I do not have that mod. But then maybe, but not like this, no, unfortunately. Looks like we're starting to get some of these. Let's copy those. Taste that. We'll get a little bit of food like that in here, I guess. I don't know if we can go in there. I think we can. We should be able to. And it looks like they got beds, so... hopefully they're okay. Oops. This worked, finally, so let's just go ahead and seal that back up. And now this could be, instead of brine, just regular water. Whoopsies, hold up. Regular water. And as far as the pipes go, let's see, that would be coming out, right? What we're trying to do here is to cool off some hydrogen cold enough to make some chlorine into liquid. And then I'm hoping to expand this little capsule over here to have the excess eggs and hatches so that we don't drown them anymore, but we just allow them to naturally turn into meats. At least that's what the thought is. Not sure if I'm going to do it or not correct, but we'll try it. We'll try it. All right, so that should be a vacuum in here. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and get, it doesn't need to be anything big and bold. Let's get regular, something like this. Ladders. I'll have a pump. And some automation that's going to require a hydro sensor with a little bit of automation wire. It's also going to require power. So we'll get a power wire going in through there and probably the outfitter thing that goes in these. Yeah, something like that. Starvation. No, you're fine. You're fine. Stop complaining. All right. And it's all in a vacuum, so we should be good here. Now, as far as it coming in, we're going to have these insulated pipes. This is where it's coming in from, right? And that's where it goes out to. So let's go insulated. It's all vacuums, which is nice. I am going to need to have a place where the... where the other gas comes in, but that's going to be inside here, so that'll be fine. Let's do... oops. Maybe to there. Then we'll go like so. And then we'll go back to insulated out. I'll get a vent in here. And a pipe. Something like that. And we'll just go all the way around this. And extend this ladder up so that we can reach the top of this area as well. Starvation is just in my mind. That is correct. They'll get calories eventually, hopefully. We do need to maybe, keep an eye on this place. But now that we're growing this should help us out quite a bit until I get all the pips up and running, which hopefully I can now move this pip here, relocate to there. And then let's get the arbor acorn trees here. And I think I did 10 of them. Something like that. And I guess we would cancel that build. No, we'd cancel this build. Cancel this build. I mean, that would be the build that we would cancel eventually. Okay, plenty for them to do over here. Hopefully we have enough food for a little bit before I have to start making mush bars. This should be for water, and it shouldn't be sweep only. Let's go. And then I guess we're ready to close this off. I think so. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna try to melt this thing. That reminds me. Inside this rocket, we need to have a pipe for this. This pipe will make it out of ceramic. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going to put it right here. We're going to just get a regular igneous rock and a bridge. This is the theory. What up, Nugs? Oh. Cancel this. My bad, my bad. And we do have a gas in there. I'm gonna have to deconstruct this. Okay. Oopsies. My priorities were incorrect, which is gonna cause me a few issues. Oh no. Yeah. Try to avoid doing that usually. Hopefully they'll get that correct. There we go. Alright, now I can put water in there. Liquid, water, actually, yep, water. Let's see, 567 grams. We had 33 kgs down there, so we definitely want a lot of water in there. So hopefully they'll get back on that and I won't have them overfill it. That's the main thing. How we doing on these guys? Looks like we have plenty of room for more eggs. That's kind of cool, I guess. Does that mean we're at capacity for this ranch? Interesting. I'd love to have some cuddle pips over here. Oh, that would be a nice thing to have. Let's inspect this. Somehow we have more data banks. We could intercept the charges. If we wanted to do that, what would I even use it for? I think I'm okay on that. Let's go back to this. Are we bringing any water to this? Aaron's biobots are on it. There he is. There's the biobot now. I thought these things improved. So far, 8,000 calories of berry sludge. There we go. Now we're into the KG territory. We're gonna need a few of these. Do I need to have another one? I think I might. Like, this is crazy. That's gonna take a minute. Slickoni, I think we're good on that. I might stop the water for the oil. Yeah. It's kind of bad, though, because we kind of need to use the water. I think, right? Because if we go back home, that's a lot of our extra water. Looks like it is not full, though, so that's good. So maybe we got rid of all of our extra water. That'd be nice. And then we were getting ready with this one. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about this one. What we want to do over here is close this door off. And as far as temperatures go, I think we're good to probably come in like so. So I'm going to get a dig command at least to there. Yikes. Yep, something like that. And then we'll just maybe mop that up afterwards. I don't know. Probably should have mopped it up first. But that'll be really good. And we should be able to then go in here and dig all this stuff out as well, which would be really cool. We could put some more in here. Why do we not have this as our food? I don't know. Guess we can't eat that. Up here, I mean, there's food going in there once in a while. Barbecue. Oh, we got a lot of it, except for right there. We don't have none. I kind of want to take some and rearrange it all, but it might be kind of a pain in the butt. So I guess this ranch, well, actually, this one doesn't have any in it right now. Why does you not have any? You want barbecue, do you not? Nope. Copy, paste. All right, there goes barbecue. That wasn't set correct. Barbecue, yeah. Barbecue, yep, good. Okay, good. Good. Oops. Good. All right, everybody's got a barbecue in them, for the most part. Yep. All right, good. That's a lot better now. Hopefully somebody will get to that. The egg is going down. How's this looking? 67 kgs. Just a little bit more, I think, would be all right. How is this coming? Let's get a canister drainer in here. I don't know if we can get to that. In fact, I know we can't get to that. Let's do this instead. Cancel this. And I'll have to have a ladder going down the other way, I guess. That's just how that's gonna have to be. This will be if above 500, I guess. Starvation, yeah. Who's starving? You're starving. Wait, starving. Frankie, follow you. Okay, you might need your schedule adjusted. Frankie. Where is Frankie? We are on the new planet, so they should be put on the new schedule. That would be planet 3. Do I not have a planet 3? Copy of rocket. Ada and Yalp are already here. And then we have Hala, and I'm going to say Ellie. She's a night owl anyway. Yep. And then I guess the other one that's over here. Shoot, I don't even know. Ellie is right there. Frankie. Yeah, Frankie. I think we need another schedule down here is what it is. So I will have one more and we'll move it this way. And even though I don't want to do this, I want to say Frankie. Yeah. Only because we only got 2 bathrooms. Dude, are you not able to eat though? You should be able to. 18,000 calories. Are you not allowed to eat berry sludge? Is that it? Okay, hold up. Yep. These guys. All of you are able to eat the berry sludge, please. Yep, that's what it was. All right. You should be good now. That's what it was. I have no idea where he's going now. He's going to eat. Really? You picked up the lettuce. Well, that's something. Doesn't say he's starving right now, though. Oh, he is, though. Okay, well, there's some food. He's no longer starving. That could become a problem. And how are we doing over here? 129. I think we're good. I think we're all right. I don't think I need any more than that. I could probably stop that and deconstruct both of these. I could have probably finished that off. Yeah, I will liquid water sweep on. And then sweep this water. Let's go ahead and close that off. Inside here, this is pretty much done. Can I close that off? I think so. We still haven't come over here and done all that, but that doesn't matter. I can just close this off. That'll fill up with the chlorine and hopefully cool down enough. Maybe I need to have it as a high pressure. Yeah, let's do it as high pressure. I'm gonna deconstruct this after. We'll make it high pressure. Cobalt. There we go. And of course, I don't have a way of bringing that in very easily, but it's fine. All right, let's also get one there. I think we can deconstruct this. And I'm pretty much ready to put in a steam turbine here. So let's get in power, steam turbine, one of those. As far as the power wire goes, I mean, if it does make any power, we can just have it coming in like so. Maybe cancel this. You know what? I have an idea. I'm going to cancel that. Oh, cancel all, please. Thank you. Deconstruct this, please. Would love to see that go. All right, that's looking real good. Over here, food-wise is going well. Did we get the pip down there? Maybe. Did we get enough arbor acorns? No. Do we not have enough? Is that the problem? Like, I could start ranching these guys now. I think I need to deconstruct these. Bro, why haven't you deconstructed these buildings? Wow. Because they have so many commands, I bet. Okay. I'll leave it to them. Let's get a background tile here. I'm going to try to do something funky. We'll get a background tile there first. All right. Oh no, you know what I forgot to do? Totally forgot to do it. Don't know if it's too late. Let's cancel this build there. I need to have this vent its water back into this room. So hopefully I can build that there, and we're just going to have a granite pipe going in like so. Hopefully that can work. I think so. I don't think it'll be an issue. As far as this one goes, we could check the star map, make sure that she's okay. Yeah, she still has plenty of oxygen. The food's looking pretty good, 72,000 calories. She's got a cuddle pip egg and everything. That's amazing. Yeah, we should be bringing home the cuddle pips. I think if we were to ranch them and put them also in the same area as the hatches, it would definitely help out. All right, Croc, thanks so much for hanging out, bro, and thanks so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. And see you soon. Have a good one. Maybe. Okay, here we go. So I need to build the building first, right? So the building goes first, and then this goes through it. No. Cancel building. So we build this first, and then we put the building through it. No. What? Uh-oh. I don't know how to do the cursed wire, I guess. Huh. I make this first. I can't come through it. No. Lame. What about regular tile? No. It must be different for that. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I don't really need the power. I'd probably just cancel that altogether. Let's go power wire. Yeah, cancel this. This cobalt needs to be removed. That's uncool. Let's see, right now, when they're too full here, they go... Oh boy. Say, huh? Okay, those go in there. Okay. And this is always set for a certain amount. 10. I think we should go 20. Yep. I think we need more of them because we do not have enough eggs in those right there. So let's start doing that. And as far as this goes, I think we've built that so we can build this. Let's go ahead and get one piece right there. Over here, how we doing? Looks like he's gotten at least one of the acorns out. But how many of them are there? There's one there, there's two there, and there's how many in there? 3. So we don't have a lot of them. So cancel this, I guess. And he can continue to plant those. It looks like these have gone over, so that's good. Maybe I deconstruct... I don't know. I'm just going to deconstruct all these because I don't think they're necessary. They're all going to kind of block each other. I mean, maybe not those because it hasn't matured yet. Okay. But all the other ones can go. Now we can start ranching those guys. That'd be awesome. Right now that this is here, we can empty... No, we can't empty the petroleum yet. That insulated ceramic still hasn't been made. Let's get on that, guys. There it is. Alright, well, on the inside, we should have the high-pressure gas vent. I should be able to just close this off now. That would be great. And we can empty out these petroleums. Empty that. 9. Petroleum empty, level 9. This cobalt, we could sweep that up. Sweep that up. Nice. That cobalt can be swept as well. Water could be swept. And more cobalt could be swept. Awesome. This granite could be swept. Let's go over to Slickody. How you doing? I mean, it's fine. We got some natural tiles of sulfur hanging out. Other than that, we're grooming those guys. We got about the right amount of carbon dioxide down there, which is fine. I could be cleaning out some of that oxygen, but it's not too bad. As far as O2 goes, it looks like we're fine on that now, so that's good. Shouldn't have to worry about that anymore, and then this can be closed up. We're just gonna have to fill this loop up now with a gas. So let's get a bridge in here like so. Yeah, I'll put it right there, and then we'll just have it coming up like so with another gas canister drainer, please. This will be for our hydrogen that's going to be going in there. Let's go ahead and look inside. We should have closed that off by now. We did. Good. This is going to be for unbreathable gas, chlorine gas, level 9. Enable auto bottle. Hopefully I have that set up. Because if not, I'm going to have to do that real quick. Chlorine gas is over here, and no, we do not have any place for it to come out. I do have a lot of places over here, but it's all dedicated to hydrogen. I do have this room up here, so let's go ahead and grab this. We'll just move this up here. Is what it is. And then move it in something like this with a canister filler. That should be good. Some bridges. And everything else should be fine. We should be able to pump out that gas easy. So now that we've lost a cook, maybe we get another one? Loud sleeper. We are down to, well, it doesn't matter because we have private bedroom. So loud sleeper, not too bad. Green thumb, buff, caregiver. This one's just into cooking, but they're anemic. But they start with a super hard digging. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't really know, but another cook wouldn't be horrible. Another rancher, though, would be nice, too. Tidying ranching. Plant murderer's not great. You're a green thumb rancher, though. So maybe you're a better rancher, Ashcan, than a cook. So let's go ahead and get you. I'm going to put you on... Well, let's scroll up. You're going to be on the main planet. Schedule. Ashcan. You can go... I guess you're going to go right here, Ashcan. Good luck with that schedule. Priorities. Actually, let's get you your skill first, Ashcan. You're going to be going down the improved farming route. I'm not even... Well, I mean, I'll train them up a little bit. Schedule-wise, already did that. Priorities, you're going to have ranching. But really, I want you to be operating because we're going to allow you into here, Ashcan. Yeah, you're allowed into there right now. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully he can get trained up. And that gets us to 14 out of 15 on this planet again. So, yay, another dupe. And everybody gets a little bit of mood boost. We get some more food out of it. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. Looks like I'm not researching anything. I could. Yeah, I could. Nah. Alright, looks like the chlorine gas is coming out. That should then go in there. This needs to be for hydrogen, so let's put in hydrogen gas, enable auto bottle. We got plenty of that. This should be, below 50 should be great. And then it's just basically waiting for somebody to bring in some chlorine in there. And I probably should make this for a larger amount than 25, you know. So let's go ahead and make it a full 200. Yeah. We'll see how that do. Let's see where we at. Over here. So this is the hydrogen going in. And we're trying to get it down pretty cold. Here it comes out. Oh yeah. 2 degrees, 1 degree. And that should cool this area off if necessary. Hopefully. Alright, so it's full now. That's a full loop, so we can get rid of this, deconstruct that. 6. Minus 26 degrees. It's pretty good. What about inside here? View interior? Anybody coming with this? No penny deliveries. Could be, though, that we haven't had enough yet in there to fill up a whole bottle. Yeah, we haven't yet. So soon. Hopefully soon. But, you know, oh, look at this. Our natural gas issues are, we're a little bit low of natural gas for our stove. That's crazy. I mean, it'll sort itself out. Redneck's never leaving this planet, so it'll be fine. And look at this. Gristleberry. We're doing all right on food, right? Gristleberry. 62,000 calories. Berry sludge is going up again. That's good. But most of our food should be getting frozen, and the meat stuff should be good. We're getting... Okay, here we go. They just went in there with the gas. All right, what's the temperature in there? It's 16 degrees. Well, that's because there's nothing in there. It's a vacuum. Oh, wait, it wasn't a vacuum. It is chlorine gas. 21 degrees. Okay. All right, well, maybe I don't allow any more than that. Maybe I shouldn't have made that really high capacity vent right there. This chlorine gas is 15 degrees. I mean, it is going down in temp. It's definitely going down in temp. 6 kgs. I don't know how much liquid that makes, though. Probably not a lot, I'd imagine. Temperatures. Yeah, it's cold. Radiant pipe is -20 hydrogen gas. That's pretty good. -50. Wait, -30. I could have probably put like a temp shift plate in there somewhere, maybe. All right, well, we'll have to come back to that one. Now what? Now that we did that. Ranching. Is there anything else I want to do with ranching? Once again, we got a sage hatch in here. Let's relocate you, buddy. You're going to go into here. Yeah. Oops, maybe I should have some pickups in there. Although I was thinking about the critter feeder. So if I were just to do the critter feeder, I would need like the stations in order to pound some stuff into a liquid, right? So what if we did that? That would be under refinement, I believe, actually, right? Refinement. We could get some of those little plant pulverizers. I don't know, it could be anywhere, really. And we could have some furniture up here. Automation. Something like that. Alright, that looks good. Let's get some granite. Ooh, don't do that up there. Definitely don't want that up there, but we can do this. That should be fine. They shouldn't be able to jump to that. Then we'd want to have some sort of seed or something up here that we're going to pulverize. I'm going to have to look to see what we got. That would then come down into a reservoir of some sort. So let's get base reservoir. Oh, we forgot to see how many of the sage hatches we had. Well, we could at least look and see how many is up right now. We have a total of 34. Yeah, we had more than that, so I have a feeling we missed that one. Dang it. Oh, I gotta remember to do that next time. Alright, so base. Liquid reservoir. Let's put one of those in. We're gonna just get a pipe that goes probably just like so. This will go out somewhere someday, but for right now, that's where it's going. And we'll just have some regular pieces right there. This is going to be for making the brackine. So, pinch of pepper nuts to brackine or sleet wheat to brackine. Well, right now, I do have pinch of pepper nuts once in a while, but I'm using them for coffee. The sleet wheat I have, and I'm not using it for much. I mean, I could at least test it, right? I don't know. Seems like a risky proposition. Brackine. Nosh beans. Yeah, I definitely don't have a renewable supply of them right now. I want to check this out real quick. How's this doing? Chlorine gas is -8 degrees. That's good. Once it gets down to -34.6 or pretty much 35, it should go liquid on me. So that's good. And is that full up? Yeah, it is full up. Great. So that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be a slower process. But -48, that's pretty good temperatures on that. Can't wait until we get somewhere with that. Then all of these are going off. Other things to do on this map. I do kind of want to get into here. So let's get building onto this a little bit. I could do this out of igneous rock. I'd probably better actually cancel this. Let's go igneous. Because most of this is just going to fall back in to the magma at some point. But we're going to dig this out. Not quite sure what I want to do with it, but I'm kind of wanting to make like a rust melter or something. Never done it. Oh, and we need to fix this. Yes, so let's get igneous rock on this. And I guess we can go in this direction. There's your sensor, there's your pump, and that can go around like so. As far as which way the water is going to go, I think it's going to go down. So we're going to have these reservoirs. These are going to have to be out of gold amalgam because it's going to get hot. Probably have one there, and probably another one right there. So we'll have more of this. Maybe deconstruct those ladders. I think I can get rid of all the ladders, right? Yeah, we can jump over there. Alright, I can get another one of these. Uh-oh, we got a trap dupe. We got a trap dupe. Alright, build those. Build those right now. There we go. As far as this goes, I think we can get away with just gold amalgam, so I'm gonna try. Under plumbing, gold amalgam. Put you right there. We'll get the automation for you, which is the hydro sensor. Make that out of gold or copper or whatever that is. Bring that over. Now this is going to be erupting though something warm. Uh-oh. Yeah, 95C, but is it water? And it's salt water, salt water, salt water. Yeah, it's the saltwater problem, isn't it? So saltwater, 95 degrees. Well, there's a couple things that you could do with that. One, you could make steam with it if you heat it up just a little bit more. I mean, I could bring it in here and try to warm it. Well, it would... This is going to be kind of an issue. And here I am building it like a normal build would be. When the problem is it's really, really hot water. If it was geotuned, it could be straight up steam and it can run a whole bunch of steam generators, which is kind of cool. I forget what it needs in order to be geotuned though. Probably nothing real big. It might, if it's bleachstone, then it would be a problem because I don't have a renewable source of bleachstone. I haven't done that. You know, having some bleachstone hoppers in here wouldn't be the worst. I could definitely get that done. Other than that, I wouldn't mind coming up here and maybe digging all this out. You know, maybe on a low priority, though. Let's do this on, like, a 3. Yep, that's a 3. I don't really want you doing that. I want you doing everything else that I want you doing. But, you know, sometimes I forget to give you commands. And when I do that, I would like you to do this. No, I don't want you to dig out that abyssalite, though. You can stop that. Okay, so that's pretty good there. They did finish this, so, I mean, anytime I wanted to, I could start bringing that stuff down. The other idea would be that one of these no longer... You know what? That's a great idea. Let's do it this way. That I think we'll make it... Should we make it infinite? Because we could make like this one counteract that one, and then they both come in at a reasonable temp. Especially since this one's also, you know, brine. But if we just pump that brine 95 degree up, maybe piped it through here first, because, you know, that's quite a bit of brine there at -9 degrees, and then not let it out until it's a certain... Well, we can't really do that because... Going in here, and I can go in here and put in some pipe. Not really going to be able to control when it comes out, but I would want it to have less priority than that, which I don't even know if that has priority. I mean, it never really turns on. So what if we did that? Let's go ahead and get... I know we have some aluminum here, so we'll do aluminum like so. And then insulated, I'm going to have that coming up like this and then bridging on. Actually, how would I want that to bridge on? I guess the same way it's already bridging on is fine because then it would have secondary priority. It should probably sit in there quite a while. But Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it leaving once in a while, you know. That's the question. Well, those go dormant once in a while. This would be going, but that would already be full. So I would almost want this to have the priority over the other one just because it's kind of cooling off. Although that might warm up my base. I don't know. I'm indecisive. I should choose now, though, because they've already built most of it. Technically, I don't really care. You know, I got enough water, but it would be nice to have that hot water source for that. The only problem is the 95 degrees. Everything's going to be pretty warm. I guess I could run cooling for it. I don't know where the cooling would be, but maybe down here where there's a lot of cooling. Possibly, yeah. It's like minus 140 something degrees down there, so it's not like we couldn't cool it off. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and continue this then. And let's go ahead and get these pipes in here then. Don't really need to worry about temperature exchange in here, so we'll just go ahead and do something like this. Maybe sweep all that up. Don't want it in here. And then also, let's keep pushing these out. Like so. Yeah, I'd like to start digging in here. Maybe making a magma chamber. Magma chamber. Cool. This will have to be out of obsidian. There we go, obsidian. Let's go down like this. I think we can do that just fine. Yep. Oh, hell. There we go. Cancel these. I don't know if I should be doing this right now, to be honest. This doesn't seem like a really great idea. Like, I don't really need to be doing it. I suppose that should be okay. Maybe I will get a ladder right about here. Just so that we can get up there and do that. And then as far as digging this out, I don't know if I like these bots coming in here. I really don't. Maybe I don't allow bots. Have you warmed up? I mean, it is a vacuum in there. He's probably fine. But as soon as they start touching hot magma and stuff, man, that's going to be bad. Maybe I shouldn't focus on that. Let's focus more on this. Like, how are we doing in here? View interior. Oh my goodness, look at that, what we got. Liquid chlorine, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome. So it's minus 37 degrees. We're looking for 500 kgs in order to start pumping. And we have not even close to that. Gotcha. This other stuff is not cold enough yet, or what? Minus 28. You'd think it would be. And especially since there's a liquid right there. Relative temperatures. So, I mean, the hot spot. Yeah, definitely up higher. Huh. Okay, well, this is 30-something kgs of gas. Who knows how long that's going to take? That's taking a minute. So, minus 50 degrees. I mean, we could probably push it harder than that. What is this coming in at? Properties for you. 84%, 96%. Well, okay, you've been up a lot. Temperature of the water, 34 degrees. Temperatures out here. It's not bad. In here, it's like 19 degrees. The hydrogen coming out, minus 62, minus 40 something. You know, it should be a liquid. A liquid would have been way better right there, I think. Down here, we are digging this out. Yeah, good. Let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this obsidian? I hope so. Yeah. I mean, do I want to do that? Not really. Let's maybe stop right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? We could at least do that. Please don't step through that with hot stuff in your hands. I hope you don't have anything hot in your hands. Do you have anything hot in your hands? No. Okay, good. Are you hot yourself? No. 27.4 degrees. Good. Keep it that way. Do not get warm. Everything else looks like it's going reasonably well. Probably should check up on the pips. Let's check up on the pips. We haven't checked up on them. I think I can now deconstruct that. And not that one yet. Got you. This can be gone. Cancel that build. Alright, I mean, it's kind of going that way. I mean, we could start ranching the pip now. That would be cool. I mean, it's only cycle 646. We could just, you know, start ranching. That'd be awesome. It looks like we're getting food. It's not great food, but it's food. Fish fillets, we're not cooking that at all. And of course, we have some over here that we are not enabled auto harvest for some reason. 7, 8, 7. 7 on those, please. I mean, we might as well. Those are free food. And somehow we got a meal wood over here, so that's not good. Uproot that. And we got meat down here, which means that one of those guys died. We really should set up a fridge over here. Oh, I should do that. I really, really should do that. Okay. Let's do something like... Actually, you know what? Cancel this. Let's get another tile like this here. Alright. And then I'm getting a door down in here. We'll do some sort of kitchen over here. Let's see, liquid chlorine minus 37. That's not too horrible. What's the temperature of the gas going out? Minus 49. Minus 60 something. Alright, so then after we've done this, we can build... Oh, I don't know. What's the priorities? Let's do these on 7s. Yeah. They're still building all this, which is great and all, but that's a lot. That's a lot to do. I mean, it's just so much. I mean, they're doing it pretty good. Pretty happy with it. But it's a lot to ask from these amount of dudes, I think. Alright, let's go back here. Figure out what else we could do. Ooh. Pause. Oh, come on. Did I miss it again? Did I miss it again? 37. I know I got more than that in there. Yep. At least some of them got ranch this time. That's good. I wonder if the critter fountains in there would be better. Interesting. Not exactly sure. Now, we did also lose another rancher, or another cook. We just got a rancher. A builder cook operator. No. Green thumb. No. A pufflet. No, I don't want that. Slickster eggs. I've got enough. Rocketry farming. No. You know what? I'm good to use the Prenticeptor on that one and intercept that charge. Yep. That's a nasty. I don't like it. Nugs, I got a blueprint if you're around. And then over here, this water is not going out right now. That's good. Which makes me curious about Slickoni. Let's see if they have the water. Yeah, they have plenty of water here. Not anymore right now, and only a little bit is going into the oil. Let's go ahead and check that blueprint. 2 blueprints. All right, here we go. We got your strawberry glovelets. And your basic purple gloves. There you go. We got 2 sets of gloves. Let's see if we had any repeats of those. Oh yeah, we had the purple ones already, so we'll recycle those. And as far as any others, yep, we already had those as well. Oh well. Yeah. pretty happy with this, though. This is going semi-well. As far as gases go, I mean, it's about as carbon dioxide and mostly that as you can get. We could make more glass. That's something I could do easily. I mean, they're not doing much over here anyway. And that's just going to help out. Next, we did increase the amount of critters that we're now allowing in here. So hopefully that will reflect that. We're trying to get up to 20. We only have 6 in here right now. That is crazy. So the eggs that are coming in here right now are these. But I'd like to have... I might like to have these as well. Yeah, I don't have a good system here. That's not great. Ooh, here comes some barbecue. Barbecue at minus 63 degrees. And now it's deep frozen, sterile atmosphere. Yep. Right in that little fridge. We still don't have any in here. You guys gotta get on that at some point. But yeah, really I'm paying attention to this because I want to maybe turn this on. Let's turn this on. Let's say if it's below. I'm just curious. Will you work? Pipe. Turn that, slow that down. There we go. Yeah, this is what I want to see. Come on now. Break in there. Break right in there. Huh. Okay, liquid chlorine at minus 37.9. But is it because it's a vacuum? It's probably because it's a vacuum, right? It's gotta be because it's a vacuum. If it wasn't a vacuum, it wouldn't be a big deal. Maybe we could introduce a gas in here. Something like this. How's that illegal? Well, it probably is insulated. That's probably the issue. Like insulated pipe right there. We could do radiant pipe. Let's do radiant pipe. Let's do radiant. There we go. That should work. I bet you the radiant would work just fine because it's 20C, right? So, yeah. Well, the rocket wall is 20C. I should have just made it radiant. That was probably the issue. All right, you know what? Priority, yeah, 4 to this, and priority, like, 8 that. There we go. That's what it needed. Ooh, somebody's already on it? Are you kidding me? Let's go. Oh, they're doing the other thing first. No, that's fine. You always wanted to do it. Well, I did it the other way before, where you make a steel production in here, and you can melt it with liquid uranium. This is the first time I've ever done it with the cold version, so learning experience here. Apparently you need radiant pipes, I think. So if that's true, we'll find out. I mean, it's a lot easier to do it this way than it is to, you know, make however much steel. That was a lot of steel. That was quite a bit. Now, maybe I should have had a liquid going through this, but, you know, the only liquid I could have maybe done is... I could have maybe done petroleum. I think petroleum can go down further than whatever chlorine liquefies at. But not by a lot. Yeah, minus 34, so... There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, break. And what now? Now what? Well, shit. Was something supposed to happen right there? Okay, well, we're out of gas now. Above it, I suppose? Well, what's happening to the rocket wall? Is it freezing to death? No idea. I only saw this in a video without the audio on, so I'm guessing. Oh boy, we're gonna have some itchy eyes now. Okay. Yep, deliver that cobalt. Let's do it again. Boom. Damaged. Yep. Didn't realize, yeah, we're gonna have bad gases in here. That might not be a good thing. But we're all out of gas, so yeah, about that. You haven't successfully done it either? Well, that might be the only amount that I try, because it looks like we have a pretty good amount of chlorine in here now. That I'm gonna have to vacuum out. But other than that, you know, could have gone worse, maybe. Let's put that there. We'll get a canister filler right there. We'll have this going over to there. Power. Yeah. Priorities. 6 is on those constructions. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I might revisit that. That might be something I do. In the meanwhile, they can continue what they're doing. Where do you need to be gone? He didn't get into the ranch. Oh, somebody just laid an egg. Open them doors again, please. Yeah, we're not putting any other eggs in here, and that's a bad thing. So I'm going to have eggs going in there. If they can't go in there... Let's see. This line here, that's for the eggs in there. But this one could put eggs in there as well. The only problem is I don't need them all in there, and I'd want them to come back here and that thing not to be on if this thing was full. And if this thing is full, then this one right here would send out a signal. Uh-oh, scalding. That's not good. That's not good. You're scalding in here. 76 degrees. Okay. Let's get 1 radiant pipe. Make it out of lead, I guess. We'll make it out of lead right there. Where is the majority of the heat coming from? I mean, it should be fine. Sorry, Anemic Mega. I didn't realize it was so hot in there. Yikes. Ooh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We have 52. We're up to 52 critters in there. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. That's going quite well. This is not going as well. But I was hoping to do something with this, and I don't think that's happening, so it is what it is. Yeah, we're just gonna vacuum this whole thing out. Put all that chlorine back into the bottle and maybe putting it back in here, I don't know. Doesn't look like it did anything to the rocket wall except for maybe bring it down in temperature a little bit. So maybe I have to have it even colder in order to do it correct. I don't know, I'll have to watch the video. I had it queued up for a long time, but not anymore. Okay, guys. Maybe we can get some chill out here. Let's see, what is this coming in at? Minus 29. Now it's going in at minus 34. What is that? Come on, we should be giving out some chill. Oh yeah, that'll give out some chill. Yikes, that's getting a little bit warm. About this, yeah, I mean, I could do this. We could set that up better. Like, this is where they drop off. They go over there, and if not, maybe they go into a different pool. Shit. This could be a pool. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's see, I would need to deconstruct this. I would want to move everything that's down here, up here. We'll have their final evolution over here. Hey, what up, Engineer Troy? Welcome in. 52 sage hatches in that ranch right now. Not bad. Let's go ahead and move this up a little bit. And then we can deconstruct these ladders. I'm going to need a door. Something like this. And let's go ahead and deconstruct this door. I guess I want to deconstruct both of these doors right now, just because I want to put a bottle filler right there. And then we're going to have to bring in... Let's get a conveyor loader right there. That should be good, right? So what we'll do is we will have this going in like that on a bridge. Okay, it'll go that way. If it can't go that way, it's going to go up this way. And we're going to go all the way to... Where is our fridge? Up here. Ouch. That is a minute away. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem at all, I don't think. I mean, this would probably be the easiest way across. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's gross. Oh! No. That doesn't work. Nope. Hold up. Maybe a little bit. Working towards it. Yeah, I've kind of made it a little bit tight on myself. It could be done better. Of course, we could just bring it on this line right here. That would make it super easy. Because this line already goes right there. Yep. It's going to be in water now, whatever we put over there, but I'm all right with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. That saves me a lot of rails to build. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So really, we just want it to go up in here, up in here, up in here. And then it should just go where it need to go. All I need now is a critter sensor in here. I think I already have one, so that should be fine. If this says below 20, yeah. That was before. I might have to snip that off. Yeah, no, it's not even hooked up. Let's go ahead and put that in. It should be sending a green signal, though. So if below 20, please, yeah. Now it'd be sending a green signal. Yeah, be that way, all right. We got a lot of eggs in here. We're just not putting enough in our buffer area here. So kind of important that we start doing that. Meanwhile, over here, how are we doing on those critter ranch and stuff? Do we have anything here? No, there's nothing there. Oh, because the Pip is in there. Let's relocate you down here, please. Okay, so now you can work that angle. Let's go ahead and... Well, we already set that up for deconstruction. There we go. There's another set for deconstruction. And we're not even cooking the meat. I don't even think we're using the meat. It's fine. We don't need the meat. What else are we doing over here? We were talking about making a kitchen. So let's get these deconstructed. And then I'm going to build something like this. Silicone, I think we're good to leave that one alone for right now. This is looking pretty promising. We're going to do critter eggs. Oh, let's look at those. We're not done with the rail just quite yet, though. But yeah, critter eggs, we're going to want... Oh, hatch eggs, I guess. Sage hatch eggs for sure. And regular hatch eggs. There we go. Now we'll see if that works. It's kind of, you know, I guess we don't need this incubator here anymore. Maybe I could even move this to a different location and get a couple more ranches out of that. Well, one more ranch out of that, possibly. That's a lot of hatch eggs. What are we holding here? Plastic. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of eggs. Well, at least this way the meat will be a lot closer. Now, we probably won't be freezing it as much, but I mean, as soon as they make barbecue, it gets cooked up, so it should be all right. Right now we have enough eggs in there, so it's not going where it needs to go. Why? Why don't you want to go on there? Okay. Fine. We'll put another bridge on. Maybe you'd want to do that? How's that? Would that be acceptable? Sometimes. The lines sometimes are a little bit pain in the butt. Man, yeah, they're bringing in a lot of eggs right now. I'm going to need to put in some water coming in here. Can we deconstruct this door? I thought I said to do that. All right, berry sludge. I'm going to relocate you up here, please. Oh, yeah, that's where the berry sludge comes in. That's fine. It's fine. It's also where the lime comes... You know what? Screw that. Let's not do that. It's just going to keep on happening. It's a never-ending battle. I used to pound ants with like a hammer. My dad would come out like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Pounding ants with a hammer." He's like, "You know, you're never gonna win that fight, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's fun." Like, "You're wasting time, son." Sure enough, pounding ants with a hammer. Moving a berry sludge is just gonna keep on moving itself. No, it's fine. It's fine. What are we cooking over here? Gristleberry. All right, well, that's not so bad. Let's get some water in on this. Molten glass? No, blink. No, thank you. Let's get some. There we go. We should get that in pretty soon. And hopefully these eggs are coming. Like, yep, here they come right now. That is a lot of eggs. That's just a lot of eggs. Wow, so many. Well, awesome. Now we can collect things a different way. And why are you guys open? Oh, because the egg parade. Yeah, that seems like a problem. Ooh. Didn't think of that. Yeah, I got a few ranches that aren't ranches right now. I mean, eventually it'll be fine. Looks like stone hatch eggs too? Really? I mean, I guess we might as well. We might as well do the stone hatch eggs. Yep, get that one in there too. Oh man, look how clean that is. That hasn't looked that clean in a minute. And here they all come. Still waiting on the water. And biobots are on it. There's some water. And let's check our data bank manufacturer. Oh, well, there she is there. Looks like she has plenty of water, though, so that's good. I don't know how much of the bleach stone that she has left, but we can check. She's got 10.5 kgs. Did you wash your hands? Yes. Good. How's your gas levels? Not horrible. Oh, wow, you had to catch your breath, though, in order to do that. So it's overpressured in here. That's not necessarily good. Looks like this is not on enough. How is that? And why are you blowing out carbon dioxide? Because I made a mistake. Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Maybe. Okay, that should be better. Hopefully. Wow, that went a long time unnoticed, and it was fine. So that's good. But now it looks like we will get this taken care of at some point. Why are you not pumping any more out? You should be pumping more out. There you go. Pump more out. Thank you. There's it goes. Perfect. That should help out quite a bit. All right, cool. Now, down to here. We're getting... Oh, we already have some babies. Yeah, we need more water. And we'll check up on the liquid chlorine once in a while. I don't know. It's, oh, it is nighttime, and we almost missed it. We are up to 53 critters. I think that was about the same as last time. Do we have a full ranch? Yeah, pretty much. Close. Pretty much. Close. Up here, Redneck is sick. Meat is going into the fridge. That's good. Or not fridge, the electric grill. In fact, let's go ahead and change that blueprint over. We do have a different blueprint for the stove. Properties, no, it's blueprint. Yeah, we'll grab this blueprint there for that. And this one has a different blueprint as well. Hold on, where is it? Right here. Blueprint. Yeah, look. Now we have a proper looking stove. Do we have any blueprints for these? No, I do not. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, there's a sage hatch egg, which should be going into here. So hopefully somebody will go take that. In fact, it's a lot closer now. You know, they could... There they go. They're taking the sage hatch egg right now. Way cool. All right. As soon as they start drowning, I guess we're good. So that'll be good. Other than that, I'm not really sure. We got now how many critters in here? 21, to be honest. So that goes straight up. No, that's fine. Yeah, it's opening all the doors. That's the only issue. That's unfortunate. What if? You know what? I think I might do something like this. This way it won't keep opening the ranches. So we could do that. This could probably cancel that one. Just have more spaghetti going that way. And some bridges going this direction. And we could deconstruct this. And just bring that one across. Yeah, that would be way better. That won't open those ranches anymore. Because that will be something that happens a lot. So, good to have that happen like that. Alright, looks like we're drowning them, so that's good. Don't need any more water. We'll just do sweep only. And, count it good. Alright, Nuggie over there. I see you. She's over there just having a great old time cooking. Well, she was. Alright, let me go ahead and deconstruct this so that we can get rid of it, so that we can get doors back in, so this can be a kitchen again. Because they do get a boost for the kitchen. And the doors, copper ore should be fine. Yeah, 2 doors right there. That's awesome. That's working really well. How's breathability looking? Pretty good. In fact, if we go to gas overlay, that is not horrible. I mean, this is horrible. There's natural gas in my steam. It was a vacuum. It was for a while until Redneck went in there for a minute. Yep. And then this whole setup, I kind of just forgot about it. So let's think about maybe getting the power set up in here. At least doing that. Other than that, I think it's ready to close up. Yeah. Somehow we got mealwood seed in here. That's not great. And then, yeah, do I want to dig out all this magma? Do I have diamond? That's a good question. How much diamond do I even have? Nah, hardly any at all. Okay. So if I wanted to do that, I'd have to start making diamond, which means I'd need a lot of rad bolts, which means I did want to get some shine bugs ranching, but my goodness, that's a little much. I mean, I'm pretty happy now that I was able to get some of these guys going. Looks like we're still waiting on some of these rails, though, so I'm just going to let them do that. I'm not going to add any more to their stuff, but maybe we can get something in over here. We could get under food. Let me get a refrigerator. That should be good. I don't have any ceramic, but I do have a little bit of igneous rock, so we'll get igneous rock. Let me get a micro musher. You never know when you need one of those. Micro mushers going right there. We're gonna get the electric grill. I'll get it out of gold amalgam, why not? And I think if I were to put it right there, would the lamp of the leg lamp go all the way across? It sure would. Why not? Let's do that. Duplicate motion sensor right above it. I think that counts. It does. So that's lovely. I like that. Hook those up. And as far as keeping our food cold, I could get some hydrogen. I mean, we do have the power to run a freezer. So, I mean, I could. Uh-oh. We got some stress going on over here. Holla. Popped eardrums. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are a little overpressured. Most likely because there's hydrogen up there. Okay, well, let's stop that. That should be better. Problem is, it is 4,000. But this is not. This is, well, okay, this is 3,000. Yikes. Well, yeah, that's a little overpressured. Luckily, we do have this room here. I believe it's still a room. It is a massage clinic. All right, well, anybody can use that. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and continue the kitchen. Maybe this will help us out. As far as keeping it cold, though, I would like to get a sweeper in here. Maybe that could see all of this. And a conveyor loader, I guess, would be fine. We put it there. This is where all the food would go. And then we have a place over here where we eat. So if I wanted, I could maybe have a little vacuumed out area over here that we could grab food from, which would be great. Maybe I could do a little bit of an insulation igneous rock right there. I'd get maybe something like that, like so. Have one piece right there, or yeah, I think so. I'd have a ladder. And I need a blob of something that won't freeze, and I don't think I brought naphtha. So that's unfortunate. I think I do have some plastic here, but heating it up in order to melt it might be an issue. Oh, and by the way, can I plant these now? I'd like to plant... Yes, thank you. And copy that setting and paste it. So now at least have thimble reed. We're all getting popped eardrums because we put one at the top, which was a really stupid move. I was thinking about freezing my food here, but yeah, the liquid is going to be the issue. I might have plastic. I doubt I have plastic. I have 100 grams of plastic. You need 800 to make one thing of naphtha. Although there might be another way of melting 100 kgs of it. I haven't figured that out yet. On the rocket. Nothing. We got steel. Oh, man. All right, let's just double check all of these barbecues. I want to make sure that we still have them in a vacuum. Yep. The only one that doesn't have any in it is this one, which is unfortunate. Now, we should be getting wrangling commands down here. It's their current errand. All right, May. And you don't even want to do this. For some reason, you're getting the command. Okay, well, there you go. So there goes the adult. Nope. She gave up on it. Okay, well, let's check to see who else gets it. Because there's 0 of 40 critters. We don't have any critters in there. So, errands. Seriously, guys? It's a level 7. You guys got too much to do. Now, there's the hug. Hugs are important. I'll give you that. Okay, Meep's on it. Meep's on it. Yep, there he is. All right, Meep, I believe in you. We're gonna take this guy and we're gonna put him in the ranch before nightfall. Come on. Because once night falls, yeah, they're not gonna be putting any in there. Oh, come on, Meep. You were so close. Paulina, are you gonna do it? Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl right there. She's up to it. Oh man, we have another one stuck right there. Yeah, that's a flaw. Alright, so it could be better. Definitely could be better. Let's wrangle you. And other than that, I think we're okay. And I think we're pretty idle. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Like, what are we gonna do next? We have water going up there, no? I think we're done with this, so we can close this off, yeah. We're digging out this and hoping that we might get some diamond one of these days. Like, do we have diamond here? Let's check diamond. 6.7 tons. You know, well, that's not half bad. We could send some of that diamond back home. If I could find... Oh, yeah, up here. Let's put in diamond. Right here. Man, I'd love to make a little rust melter. We could pump some magma through that. And if the magma gets too cold, we can just dump it out back into the magma pool, right? Where it should warm itself back up with the new magma that comes in once in a while. That's the theory. We'll see. I don't know. That seems a little dangerous. But yeah, if I make a pit of magma here and then I pump it up into some glass tiles that have rust going through them, one going in, one going out, and some kind of diamond down here to collect, or airflow tiles, I guess, to collect the molten iron. Yeah, I guess I could do that out of airflow. Well, that's not so bad. I might do that. I'm thinking about that. That might be something I'd like to do. Over here, did we ever get these rails working? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so this is fine now. And as far as food, I don't know. We're doing fine. We'll go over here. Just check. We're going to do something with this next time. How about the pip? Did they plant anything over here? No. No, they have not. You can plant there, though, yes? Yes, you can. So that'll have to happen later. I guess we can deconstruct those. And this has been quite a massive ask, but they've been doing it a little bit here and there. I'll see if I can do anything with that. I'm really late to Pip, so I think I have to push pretty hard in order to even have a little bit of a showing, but we're going to try for it. And I am kind of curious how much in here we have now. Not a lot. Oh, and did this ever go? No, because that's only set to 25. There we go. Now it can go. Okay, hopefully this will vacuum out now. Slick Oni. As far as I know, we're still good on our food. Let's just check it. Defroze, sterile atmosphere. Yes, good. All right, cool. You only got a little bit of time left for the Pip and the Hatch giveaway. This is what we playing for. And they're adorable. So get those ranches ranching. I'm trying to do mine as well. I might have to... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get it to where I could just let it run that long. But, man, that'd be awesome if I could. I'd absolutely love that.